So welcome to the Virgin Resort in Bimini, Bahamas. And if you see a lot of people with a lot of clothes on, and actually at the beach, of course, people are going to strip down to get in, but as you walk around the resort, you're going to see people with jackets and long pants. Like, I don't have a jacket, I do have a sweatshirt on, and it's unfortunate. In 50 cruises, this is actually cruise number 50. This is the coldest day I've had. And I've been lucky because the Bahamas, particularly in the north part of Bahamas, which is where this is at, have the possibility to get a little chilly. And of course, this is the week where they had snow in Florida. So we do have an abnormal weather system. I feel bad for the people. And there's quite a few that have never been on a cruise. And they think, next time, and every time I come, I'm going to pack a winter jacket. It is 64 degrees outside right now, mind you. Okay, it's not 20, but there is a nice 20-mile-an-hour wind, and so it gives the high 50 wind chill feeling, and it's not nice. No, it's not horrible. I'm still walking around and having a good time, and there's some diehards out here. I think up here where they're supposed to be putting on an entertainment show. And we have one part of the staff coming to nicely entertain the few stragglers that are here. And you know what? I almost wondered if they were going to run the free tram here. But it makes sense that they should. And of course they did. I mean, it's still better than being in the north part of the United States. You can get out and have a drink, walk around like I'm doing, something different. I'm not gonna stay for long like I would. I don't know if they have the food running. Looks like they do. So yeah, we're doing all right. No major complaints. In fact, I was just talking to a few of the folks that work here and said, has it ever been this cold here? And they said no. So it's not horrible. It is 64 degrees. So some of you folks in the north are just laughing at me right now, 64. But with the wind blowing at about a steady 20-25 miles an hour, it's chilly. Yet I took another video by the beach. There are people swimming, you know, probably Canadians. This is balmy warm, right? And the water's still warm, so I mean that's honestly the place to be right now. If I'd even brought a bathing suit, I've got jeans on and a sweatshirt and a t-shirt underneath that, which a lot of people do. I'm at a place right now where you're not seeing that, but there's people with, you know, hoodies and windbreakers and jackets. And so the idea to come here is for me to play Pokemon and, you know, have a rum punch and just walk around and look at the ocean. Luckily, after 50 cruises, I've been here, been to places like this a million times, but I do feel for the poor folks that have, you know, this is their one and only, or very few of a trip. Very few of a trip. Okay, I guess the rum punch is sinking in. Anyway, not the best day in the Bahamas, but still fine. It's not horrible. As you can see, people are making the best of it, but not that many. I don't even think a lot of people came off the cruise ship. I did. I don't care. I like just to get out and walk around. You know, a bad day in the Bahamas is still better than, you know, cold days at home. So we'll get out, have a nice rum punch. But yeah, welcome to Bimini. 64 degrees with a 25-mile-an-hour wind. They said wind chill's about 55, but people are braving it. I could say wish you were here. Wish you were here. You can suffer with me. if this is suffering. Did you want to take a tram ride? So the trams are complimentary and they run all over this little atoll known as Bimini, Bahamas. We were at the Virgin Beach Club, which doubles as some other beach club when Virgin ships are not in port. I'm gonna try and get some of this. Everywhere is party here. There are a number of resorts, Hilton's, different beach clubs here. It's basically a private island that has been leased by Resorts International, I think, and then they have developed it. Not a big island, it's a big, I say sandbar, but it's probably, might be a sandbar or a atoll, something like that. And basically, golf carts and trams traverse the island. One point, a little town called Alice-town, which I probably should have went there today to see what that's like. Little fishing village, but I just took the free tram to the resort. Since it is 64 degrees here and windy, not a normal temperature for the Bahamas. This is the same week where it snowed in Florida, as we have an Arctic weather system that moved south, farther south than normal. I don't think I'm going to film this whole thing. Whoa. Okay. Good thing I wasn't hanging my camera out too far. I would have lost it on that one. I figured I'm not worried because I can see what's coming at me, not anticipating that things will pass. And yes, there's music in the tram, just in case you're wondering where that's coming from. It's not going to come out too well with the bouncing around. The good news is you get a free back massage between the vibrations of the engine and the bouncing. It actually does feel good. I probably paid $150 for that on the ship. All right. And in case you're wondering how this works, there is a long pier, and there are trams that will meet you here and take you pretty much anywhere to the resorts in the island. And if you've ever wondered if the ships get some provisions while they're in port, the answer is yes.